Day here in the Surrey countryside. You might not think this farm is the ideal setting for a space-age computer laboratory, but you'd be wrong. So Barry, as the team manager for BenchTec, you're in charge of this laboratory. Can you explain what's going on here?
Yes, we're trying to make this computer run as fast as it possibly can using liquid nitrogen. As you increase the speed, it gets considerably hotter. We compensate by making it considerably colder.
We've seen water-cooled computers before, but what makes nitrogen more effective?
Its ability to cool components down to a temperature of minus 196 Celsius.
Which is pretty cold. So basically you're saying the colder you can make the computer, the more powerful it is?
Pretty much, yeah. By cooling it, we're able to increase its speed. We're trying to find a position where the rig will run stably.
So is it dangerous?
It can be if it's done without the correct safety precautions.
So what's happening here is when you've got the computer running as you want it, then you run the test?
Yes, Martin's controlling the speed, and when he's happy, it then has to complete a series of tests, at the end of which we get a score if we complete it. We're competing in a competition against different bench teams from around the world. I'm fairly sure we've taken a UK record.
So how fast is the computer actually running there?
Just the CPU is running 2/3 faster than a top-of-the-range computer. It's crashed, unfortunately.
Paul, you're having quite a lot of success with your machine, I understand.
I've been a bit lucky today. Basically, I'm just here for fun, but as you can see, we've got a nice blue screen, but that's all part of the fun.
It's just this second crash.
Yeah, it's all part of the fun.
So what do you think has gone right for you? Why is it working today?
You know, I've obviously worked with this platform for a long time now, and I know it inside out.
So what can we see on the screen right now?
Basically, on this screen, we've got our Intel Extreme chip, the most extreme chip that they make at the moment. It normally runs at 3,300 megahertz or 3.3 gigahertz. I've basically overclocked that. Yeah, I've actually got the CPU running at 5,000 megahertz.
So minus 90 is the temperature of the
actual
computer
CPU,
at the moment?
yeah.
Right.
This little part here that I need to sort of keep cool. What I'm going to do is bring that temperature down a little bit, sort of 110. I can overclock things on the fly. So now I'm raising things, and we'll see that to start jump.
So obviously this is kind of a hobby for you and quite a high-tech hobby, but are there any benefits for kind of the home user from the kind of things that you're doing?
Yes. We're basically finding out where the weak point is, so all that information can go back to the manufacturers, and they can make the things better.
So the manufacturers are going to improve it, but we're not all going to be sitting at our desks pouring nitrogen down the back of our computers.
It doesn't mean to say you need to go out and spend lots of money on liquid nitrogen and, you know, the risks go with it.
I spend a fortune on it already, to be honest.
Yeah.
I just couldn't afford any more.
That's it.
So, Barry, you're trying out a different approach with this computer. What's going on here?
We're going to rearrange some of the hardware, but first we're going to have to disassemble it. In order to do that, we have to warm it up. One of the best ways to warm it up is with a blowtorch. You see the frost is starting to melt, and we're able to free the mechanism that clamps everything down to the computer.
So it's a bit like defrosting a freezer with a hairdryer or something?
Yeah.
Why not just use a hairdryer?
Well, you can, but...
But a blowtorch is a bit more macho.
Yeah, definitely.